Okay, we are recording and we're live. This is Stephanie McIntosh Garcia. I am a presidential diamond here in Southern California, and we've got Ambassador Diamond Diana Kleist on with us as well. And we have some juicy nuggets. Me and Diana have been going back and forth, and we're gonna just play this. We're gonna go back and forth and just feed off of each other because we've both been just bouncing ideas off of each other, and we're in a momentum with our company and with our business, and we want to make sure that everybody has that same opportunity because often, I know, Diana, you get this too. We've been doing this for over 6 years, and people will say to us, well, that's great. You guys are doing so good, but, we missed the boat. And I want you to know you have not missed the boat, because there are more people in the top 100 or top 75 of the company that have been doing this less than a year and a half.
Yeah, 1 year, 2 years. Yeah. It's crazy.
So it's so impressive to me. And I think that's what kind of got us going, okay, what are people doing different? Because, when you've been doing this so long, you feel like, okay, things evolve and change a little. And what do I got to do and adapt? 6 years ago, we didn't have social media. We had none of that. So we were hitting our business hard, hitting the pavement. I mean, blitzing was a part of our everyday routine. I'm talking hours long of blitzing, because once you go through your warm market, then it's who do you hit up? So now with social media, there's 2 ways to work your business. And that's always something that I offer to people as soon as they sign up, or if they're even interested in the business, is I say, okay, you have 2 ways to work this business. 1, through social media. I can show you how to work your business through your phone. And 2, belly to belly. Having wrap parties, being able to earn wrap cash right away. And I ask people, are you open to that? Are you open to doing both? Because I feel like both work well together. And I think that we still need to do the belly to belly. And our business runs in a 90-day cycle. So this right now, with the cruise being offered, I believe that it's just the best opportunity for every single person to turn their business into where they want it to be. So maybe your business isn't exactly where you want it to be in the month of May, but I guarantee you, take this jump. No, don't worry about it. I've got dogs and babies, so don't even stress. This is all real, people. Is that a 90-day explosion can happen in your business if you take it seriously. So let's talk a little bit about that, Diana. Let's talk about a game plan for people for the next 90 days. And, you had mentioned to me about the game plan in our back office. I didn't even know it was there. So can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. You guys want to put together a game plan. The next 90 days is crucial. And if you read GoPro, it's all about going on a 90-day run. Your business grows in 90-day cycles. So you want to do that. So get your game plan together, print it out from your back office under documents. You want to identify, 10 people to run with. And you want to be focused over the next 90 days, because you guys, not only are you going to win a cruise, oh my God, the cruise of all cruises, you're going to blow up your paycheck. Your check is going to double, triple on up. It's going to, if you are a new distributor that just joined us today, you're going to end these 90 days. You can be a diamond in 90 days. You can be a diamond sooner than that. The most points that you can win to win this cruise is to go ruby and build rubies, right? And we know 3 rubies build a diamond. So you want to win this cruise, you guys. I'm a cruiser. I love cruising. I've been on many cruises, but nothing topped the It Works cruise last year. Out of all the cruises I've been on in my life, I mean, it was like you were on a family reunion on the high seas. I mean, you are partying and hanging out with Pam Souter, Mark Pentecost, Mike Patillo, all your fellow rap sisters and brothers from all over the world. And here's the thing. Everybody who made it on that cruise is a mover and a shaker. They didn't just buy a ticket and get on, okay? So you are on the high seas for days with people who are making things happen, and everyone is sharing nuggets of what they're doing to build their business. So it's more than just winning a cruise. So I hope you guys all get behind this cruise and win it and get on it. And if anybody's listening here that's like, you know what, you cannot pay me to go on a ship, I get that. No, I don't, because I love cruising. But anyway, let's just say that's you, right? still do what it takes to win that cruise. I'd rather have you win it and say, sorry, I'm not going to take it, than to not go for it, because going hard over the next 90 days to win this cruise is going to blow up your business. And you're going to get points for enrolling customers, enrolling distributors. Well, you guys, that's what we get paid to do anyway, right? Now they're throwing a cruise on top of it. They're just like rewarding us for what we should be doing anyway, because enrolling customers and distributors is what builds our paycheck, which builds our residual income. And there is nothing like having a residual income. Like literally, you guys, the average Ruby makes like $500 a month, right? Think of it this way. To generate that $500 residual a month, you would need like $500,000 in the bank getting 1% interest, because the bank doesn't give you anything anymore on your money. So for $99, you can sign up your best friends, your neighbors, your coworkers, and show them how to build a residual income of $500 very easily and win a cruise. So let's just get busy for the next 90 days. Does that sound good? And here's the thing. Everybody's like, ask me, Diana, how come you're so excited? How do you stay so excited? Well, you know what? It's a choice. So, you know, it's up to you. Either you think you can or you think you can't. Either way, you know, you are right. I choose to think that I can, and I choose to get excited because, you know, we are in the right place at the right time with this crazy rap thing in this company. We are growing to $1 billion. A company, you want to be with a growing company, a proven company. So pack your calendar, because bottom line, if there's no activity on your calendar, you're not going to win the cruise. You're not going to grow your paycheck. So activity equals success. So whether you get in front of somebody to rap them, whether it's a one-on-one, whether it's a party, it's so easy to turn your one-on-one into a party by just simply saying to your friend, hey, I'm going to rap you tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and it's going to be $25. And for every friend that you invite with you, I'll take $5 off your rap. Well, now you're rapping more than one person, right? Because who doesn't want $5 off their rap per person? So there's ways to, you know, to get in front of more people faster. Don't you agree, Stephanie?
Yeah, totally.
And I love what you said too. You can build this on social media too. And if you combine the two, belly to belly, and getting out there and doing it on social media, and just remember, when you're posting, it doesn't mean you're asking. So you got to get your ask on when you're posting, right, Steph?
That's right.
Maybe you can give them some tips on that.
Well, let's share too. Like, I want to kind of talk about like maximizing the points, because we were talking about this, and like for me, because I didn't go on the cruise last year, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't push for the cruise because I knew I wasn't going to be able to go on the cruise because I was pregnant, and I was going to be like 8 months pregnant. There was just no way that I was going to be able to travel to Florida to go on a cruise. So I didn't push for it, which in return, I didn't push my business harder than I should have. And so this year around, I mean, not only do I want to go on the cruise because they went from Carnival to Norwegian.
Oh my God.
It's like going from McDonald's to Fleming's.
Yeah, the 5th largest ship in the world.
So I want to go on that cruise. And I don't know how I'm going to earn it, but I need to push 2 different ways. 1, I want to be in the top 150. And 2, if I don't make top 150, I'm pushing on points. So both ways I am pushing no matter what. Because there are so many, like we talked about at the beginning, is that there's so many people that are moving up the ladder, and these people are new reps. So you have this opportunity in your hands. A company only grows one time. And I know we've kind of been saying that for a little bit, but it's seriously still growing. You know, the company, for being 15 years old, we're in a state of huge momentum, and people are coming into this business, whether they're on your team or somebody else's team. So my opinion is treat this business in the next 3 months, especially, treat it with a case of urgency. And this is how I feel, is that when I wake up in the morning, is who can tell me no? I go out with the attitude that everyone I come into contact with is going to sign up with me. Like, that's my attitude. And so I bring that, you know, the law of attraction, I'm bringing that to me because I'm saying I'm going to sign up people. And I hate to be like, break the bad news if you didn't know this, but we are in this business to recruit. We're recruiting distributors and we're recruiting customers. That is what we do. So when I hear people, because this happens like every single day, is nobody's returning my phone calls, nobody's hosting wrap parties for me, then you need to go find new people, because there are people out there that want this. And the way I know that is because people are reaching out to me and they're asking me. People are reaching out to me because I keep putting it out there, and I keep been putting it out there for years. So let's talk about maximizing some points here. So I know Mark had put out that email or that message. Diana, you guys did that ambassador call, and he talked about the suite upgrade. So anybody that, the first 200 people that bring in 10 distributors and 10 loyal customers, they get the suite upgrade. Okay, I want to talk about that for a minute. And Diana, let's just talk. You had mentioned to me, I think, and seriously, this is actually my goal right now. My goal right now, and this hopefully I actually want to do this in the next 2 weeks, is I want to sign up 10 distributors and 10 loyal customers in the next 2 weeks. So I'm not waiting for the whole month. I'm on the ball right now. And the reason being is I think that that's a good goal, and I think everyone should have a goal of that for at least the month. But here's the thing. I don't think you should keep all your loyal customers to yourself to get the points to earn the upgrade. And here's why. If you get the upgrade, but then at the end don't earn the trip, well, who cares if you earn the upgrade, because you're not going to be able to cruise.
Exactly.
Right? So Diana mentioned that to me, and I was like, that's so true, because I felt like at the beginning, I was like, well, I don't want to keep all my loyals. If you're a distributor and you have 4 loyal customers that you've enrolled, they don't have to all be shopping right now, but you've had 4 loyal customers, there's no reason why you need to be keeping customers to yourself. Now, I know some people are probably going to disagree with me on this, that you're maybe going for your loyal customer bonus. You're going for that $600 bonus. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to make more money, you need to give away some people. And that's how you're going to maximize this promotion, because we need to be popping out rubies. So one of the things that I've done between the last day and a half is I've printed out ruby sheets for my runners. So for anyone and everyone that I have sponsored in the last 3 months to the last 3 years, whoever is on board, but I've sponsored them, I want to be working with them and helping them map out to Ruby if they've never achieved that level. Because the points work, you're going to maximize your points by popping out rubies. And people don't have to be promoting within the first 2 months for you to get that 2,500 points. They just have to promote to Ruby for the first time. So you could be working with someone that maybe has been doing this for a while, but are they running? I need to know, are you running? That's what your leaders want to, I can't help everyone, like in the sense, like I can't give everybody loyal customers. I can't give everybody distributors, but you're going to want to focus, and you yourself building your Ruby and then helping other people build Ruby right away in the next 90 days so that you are getting points. And if you're giving away loyal customers, you're losing 100 points per loyal customer. But on the back end, if you're giving away 10, that's you've already filled like 2.5 days. So think of it that way. Any other tips on maximizing points, Diana?
No, like you said, Stephanie, print out your Ruby chart if you're not a Ruby yet. If you are a Ruby, work with your personally enrolled to go Ruby. Enroll new people today to join your team and get them on the fast track to Ruby. As long as they promote to Ruby before the 90 days is up, that counts. That's where you're going to maximize your points. And I've got the points here. You get 300 points when you enroll a new distributor, 500 points when they get their 4 loyal customers. So if you help them get their 4 loyals and place your loyals with their loyals, then that's going to pop you 500 points on your personally enrolled new distributor, and 2,500 points when they go Ruby, whether they're new or they've been around a while and just now ready to go. So, they're just treating us to this amazing cruise for doing what we should be doing anyway, which is enrolling customers and distributors. And we know that Ruby is the building block in this comp plan, because when you go Ruby or teach your team to go Ruby, 3 rubies builds a diamond, right? And then you unlock the comp plan, the cap bonuses. So this is bigger than the cruise, you guys. So like you said, Stephanie, I mean, like last year you were like, oh, I'm not going to go for the cruise, I'm pregnant. I mean, there's other people probably on this Zoom, same thing. I'm pregnant, or, nobody will watch my kids. I can't go on a cruise. And so they're not getting excited about it. But this is bigger than the cruise. So get excited about it, run for it. And here's the thing, like your loyal customers, it's just a minimum of one product. It's not a dollar amount that they spend to help you get on that cruise, right? So even if you're getting loyals and you're placing them, which is going to help maximize your points because now that new distributor is going to get 500 points for you, or they're going to go Ruby and you're going to maximize the points. So like one product. So if you sit down and share this with your friends, your coworkers, your family members, you post on social media and they get one product from you, Confianza, hair, skin, and nails, Fat Fighters, that counts towards getting you on that cruise. How
like, yeah, like something so small, like they don't have to spend a lot of money, yet you're asking, like you're letting people, you're putting it out there like, hey, I need help. It's okay to ask people for help. Like, do you feel like that? Like, do you feel like people kind of stop themselves because they don't want to ask people because they don't want to, I don't know, like inconvenience them? Or I'm like, no, ask. What's a $23 bottle of Fat Fighters? Like,
yes, I hate asking people. That's one thing I need to work on. I don't like asking people. And I need to get over that.
You need to get over that, because when you tell your friends, your family member, your coworkers, hey, I'm trying to win this cruise, can you, do me a favor? Mm-hmm. People want to help. They want to be a part of you winning. So this gives you a great opportunity to get in front of more people.
Yeah, it totally does. And let's talk about utilizing your upline to maximize your potential for growth. Because, and I got this idea from Katie Sauter on the Zoom we did last week, is, I used to be able to schedule like a call. Like if somebody was like, hey, call me at noon, or let's do a conference call at noon, I'd be sure, no problem. But now with an infant, it's sometimes hard to schedule anything. So what she had recommended is, because she's in the same boat as me, her son's, I think, like a month or two older than mine. And she said, have your distributors add you on a group message, whether it be on a direct message through Facebook or through a text message. And then you and your prospects can all talk together through text. And I just loved it because I was like, oh my gosh, I can do that while I'm feeding the baby. I can do that if I'm out and I have a minute, like, let's talk. And it's just a third-party validation, I think, really helps a business, especially if you're new and you're marketing to your friends and family. Sometimes they don't take you too seriously at the beginning, and then you may feel like you don't know enough information. And here's the beauty. You don't need to know everything to recruit people and to be a leader. What you need to do is you need to utilize your upline as a tool. Use, me and Diana can't, of course, help everyone in the organization, but if you can reach up to your upline diamond, double diamond, or triple diamond, and ask them for help, like, hey, can you help me with a conference call? I have someone that's interested in the business. I don't know what to say. I got them on the Monday night Show Me the Money call, but now what? I don't know what to do next. Because right now, like the way I'm dealing with people is I'm not going, well, let us know when you're ready to sign up. We'll help you get started. I'm like, okay, so let's talk. And when we're done talking at the end of the conversation, if everything we go over sounds good to you, are you ready to sign up today? I'm signing people up.
Yes, I'm so glad you said that. So reach out to your upline for help in a 3-way chat. If you're not sure how to answer a message, screenshot the message, send it over to us. We'll help you message them back. And here's the thing. When you enroll that new person today, okay, here's a little tip for y'all that I just recently learned. And Jenna, you just heard them talk about it at the One Team One Mission up in Sacramento. If you want to chime in, you're more than welcome. But don't have them go on Facebook and go, oh, I just joined It Works. Don't welcome them to the It Works family on their personal Facebook wall, okay? Have them jump on their Facebook and go, oh my God, I'm so excited. The end. That is it, okay? Let people go, oh my God, what are you so excited about? Like, what's going on? Let the excitement build. Meanwhile, you work with them to build their 100-person list. And here's the thing. If they don't have a 100-person, go with 30. everybody knows at least 30 people. Just get started. And
because people don't start. They never get started. So they quit before the kit comes, or they quit before their first paycheck.
Yeah, they get overwhelmed. They overthink it. So just start with 30. Everybody knows 30 people. And go over the products with your new distributor. Then go over the list with them. And the first person on their list, say, what did I talk about that you think Aunt Sue needs? And then that new distributor will go, oh my God, my Aunt Sue, she's so stressed out. She needs that Confianza. Well, let's call her up. Let's see if she'll be your product tester for it for 90 days. Well, this way, Aunt Sue's not expecting the call because she didn't see you blasted on Facebook that you just joined this business, right? And so it's a warm, friendly call. And then Aunt Sue's like, oh, are you kidding? I'd be happy to help you. So boom, you're going to get your 4 loyal customers for your new distributor before their kit even arrives. And then you can blast on Facebook. Woohoo, look at my girlfriend. She just joined my team. She just got her 4 loyal customers. I'm so proud of her. I'm so excited to partner with her. She's on her way to winning this cruise. You know what I mean? Then like spill the beans on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. I love it.
Yeah,
okay.
Me too.
What else did you want to touch on? I kind of wanted to talk about, let's talk about personal development. So I told Diana, I made a confession today that I really haven't been doing any personal development like I used to. I mean, I would pick up a book all the time. I would be looking at my Success from Home magazines. I have a subscription for Success, and I would read those magazines all the time, and, just little things that maybe weren't specifically like about It Works, but just about our industry, and just in life. Like, we all need to be uplifted, and we get that here in this business compared to a 9-to-5 job. Absolutely. But we always have to be growing. Nobody's arrived. I haven't arrived. Diana hasn't arrived. I want to help more people, because I feel like if I can help more people become successful, then I will reach my goals. So I kind of I need to take myself out of the equation a lot so that I can just help people. I just keep working through the numbers, keep helping people, keep helping. And so Diana had recommended a book to me today, because I was like, okay, what's a good book to read right now? I need something new. And she said that book, Badass. And so I just put in an order on Amazon. I'm like, yeah, I'm buying that.
Yeah, everybody, if you haven't read Badass, you've got to get Badass.
Who told you about Badass?
Pam Souter.
Well, there you go.
And if the owner of It Works Global is reading a book, I need to read what she's reading, right? We all need to be reading what she's reading. So definitely get this.
Lori has it.
Yay. And then, of course, we have so many new people on our team. And if you haven't already, GoPro, Eric Worre, you've got to wrap your brain around this industry, okay? And this is an easy, quick read, okay? And then another one that I've read recently that I love is The Compound Effect.
Oh, I have that one. I haven't even finished reading that. I gotta get on that one. I have that one.
Yeah. So make time in your busy schedule to just, whether it's a chapter a day, 5 pages a day, just something, okay? It'll make a huge difference in your business. Leaders are readers, and you're all here because you want the big money. So step up your leadership game and start reading, and just work on personal development, because
it helps.
It helps. Right?
It does. And I noticed because my extent of reading when I first joined the business was reading the People magazine.
Right.
I didn't read.
Cosmopolitan.
Right. And when I started reading, I realized how much I loved it and how much it really helped with the growth of my business. Because, as your team starts to grow, it can sometimes be a little scary when you think of, what if I have a party of 50 following me? Right? And so you got to kind of start growing, because little by little, your leaders are going to push you. They're going to stretch you, right? And we were talking about being stretched today on the phone. And Diana, you're in the same boat.
Yeah.
Right? You want to be where? You want to be top 75, right?
I want to be dashing on the cruise. So that is going to be stretching me. So Yeah.
Because it's harder to stay in the top 100 of the company. It's not, I mean, we are being challenged every single year to stay in that top 100, 150. I mean, it's crazy because people are coming up. So you can be there. There's no doubt that everybody on our team can't be in the top 100.
Right. It is a level playing field, and people are coming on the scene a year ago that are going to be in Dash. I mean, it's not an old boys club, old girls club. I mean, everybody is working for it every year. So it's anybody's game. You just have to work for it.
And I believe, like, you have to have absolute faith in yourself and in your business. That's the only way it's going to happen. Because if you don't believe in yourself, how can you make this business work? And if you don't believe in the product, let's say like you're not on auto ship, you're not using the product monthly, how can you expect someone else to sign up for an auto ship? So if you're serious about this business, you yourself have got to be on auto ship. You've got to be logging into your eSuite and checking what's going on in your business. I talked to some people and they don't even know what's going on. And I'm like, I know people work full-time jobs. I get that because when I started this, I worked full-time. So don't think like, well, Stephanie and Diana have time. They have time to do this. Well, here's the thing. I have time to help you. That's what we do. And people used to tell me all the time, Diana, you can vouch for me. Remember when people would be like, you don't have kids. You don't know what it's like. Well, guess what? I got a kid now. So now what? And I'm still working my business diligently. I'll have the baby on, I'm going to say it, I hope there's no guys on here. I'll have the baby on the boob and I'll be like working, okay? Like I just make it happen. There's no excuses. My son is not my excuse. He's my reason for
your reason.
Business. So
here's the thing. I think for some people, their why is just not big enough.
Or they don't know what a why is. I think you should really talk to your sponsor or your upline and figure out like the reasons that you're doing this business. And you got to maybe sometimes talk it out. Like you could say, oh, it's because it's money. I need money. Well, it's got to be deeper than that. It's got to be deeper than just money.
Yeah. What's that money going to do for you? What's your life going to be like when you have that money? So this is bigger than the cruise. But if you need some motivation, a carrot hanging in front of you to get you up and going, I mean, use that cruise to make it happen. But at the same time, rethink your why and make it big. So big that you do something every single day, even if it's just one thing, it's going to move your business forward. Okay? Mm-hmm. But no matter how busy you are, everybody has time to do one thing a day for their business.
Yeah, exactly. Oprah Winfrey's busy, but the woman gets things done. I mean, people are busy. It's like you're not the only person that's busy. And, we live in a fast-paced world where people, everyone's just like, go, 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 and nobody wants to stop. And here's the thing. You can do anything. I love, Cammie Dempsey says this all the time. She says, you can do anything. You can't do everything. Okay? So think about that. You can do this. You just gotta, you have to be resourceful and you have to find those nooks and cracks in your day to make this successful.
Yeah.
So those are my tips. If you guys have questions, start putting them on the feed as we're kind of like slowing down. We're coming, it's 7:30. We've been going for a half hour.
And you know what? Like I said earlier, I was on this cruise and it was the most fun we've ever had. Laura Hentella is on this Zoom, and if she doesn't mind, have her, hey Laura, can you pop on and share what you love so much about the cruise and maybe some tips to help everyone get points so they can win the cruise and be cruising with us in November?
Okay. Well, first of all, going back to the GoPro book, if any of you have a husband or a spouse or boyfriend or something that does not get network marketing and is giving you a hard time, have them read that book or get it on audio so that it can listen to it, because that totally changed my husband's whole perspective on network marketing. And now he is like totally on board. That's the business model of the future. So I definitely say get GoPro. If you've never read it, read it and share it with your significant other. Definitely. Okay. Now back to the cruise. How I got on the cruise was I just believed that I was going. I just envisioned myself going. I just, just thought, oh my gosh, what's it going to be like? And I just knew that I was going to go on the cruise. And then the deadline came, and I didn't get the email. I'm like, what? How come I didn't get my email? Because I know I'm going on that cruise. And obviously I didn't have quite enough points. So then they did the first go around, and I still didn't get it. And I'm like, gosh, but I knew I was going. I worked hard. I got these points, and I just envisioned myself going. And then the second go around, I got the call from Florida, from the distributor number. And when I saw it on my phone, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going on the cruise. And it was just my total belief, knowing that I was going. And so you guys, if you put it in your brain and just envision yourself going and knowing you're going, that's half the battle right there. And then you'll just do the steps that necessary to take you there, because your belief is, paramount. And no negative talk in your mind. You just know that you're going, and you just talk it into reality, morning, noon, and night. That's what I did. And
awesome. And we had so much fun.
Oh my God, so much fun. You just meet everyone, you rub shoulders with everyone. It's the best. And you just make better friends. I knew Mattia and I knew Michelle Smith beforehand in Shannon, but then going on the cruise with them, it just solidifies your friendships even more. You get tidbits and from other people. In fact, our biggest takeaway was everyone charted. And at the time, we didn't really chart. And they're like, what? You guys don't chart? You're kidding me. So that was the whole takeaway, because the whole social media people, that was like the new way of doing things. So, you just pick up things, and it's just awesome, and it's fun. So that's kind of, just believe in yourself and visualize it, and you'll get there.
Awesome. Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.
All right. So believe, visualize, get into activity. You guys, organizing and planning is not working. You can listen to Periscopes all day long. That's not working. So you've got to get your ask on. So ask your social media friends, but build, and Stephanie can jump in on this, build a relationship with them first before you ask, okay? Don't just cold message everybody that you're trying to get on this cruise. Really try to message people that you have something in common with, build a relationship, and then ask. Does that sound good? And if you haven't already done this, here's a little tip for you. Go into your app and make a little picture with your website and how to order, because as you are building that relationship and chatting back and forth, and then you ask them to try your product for 90 days, they're going to be like, how do I order? And we can't, message our website. So if you have a little picture ready to go that has it and how to place the order, then you can send that over. One of the messages that we had in the chat just now asked, how do I promote the loyal customer program when people don't want to buy for 90 days? Okay, great question. And again, it comes down to, if you're using the products and you're having a product experience, you believe in these products, so you're not going to have a problem promoting it. So for an example, you guys, I feel so good on greens. I will not go a day without greens. You don't drink greens for 30 days and then go, oh, I have enough fruits and vegetables to last the rest of my life. No, even after 90 days, you don't stop drinking greens, right? Stress doesn't go away in 90 days. You don't get off comfy ends in 90 days. So basically it is 90 days, because we know realistically it's going to take you that long to get to your goal. So whether your goal is a weight loss goal, you want to feel better, have more energy, drop a couple sizes, and we want you to be able to get to your goal. We want you to have results with these products, and that's not going to happen if you just bought them for 1 month. So we slash our prices 20 to 40%, so you can afford to get the products that you need so you can get to your goal. Does that make sense? And so your discount starts immediately. And after 90 days, you can stop the monthly, and you have this discount the rest of your life. You can come back and shop whenever you need something. But for those that keep shopping after 90 days because, you know, you just want to stay on these supplements, you don't want to give them up, you're feeling so good, you're going to earn free shipping, you're going to earn a $50 shopping spree in month 6, you're going to earn a $150 shopping spree in month 12. And this is your health plan, because like when you go to the doctor, that's sick care. You need to be your own health care. And I think if you get excited about this program and these products because you've been using them, there is no problem with the Loyal Customer Program. It's the best program out there. I've never seen a program like this ever before. So I hope that helps answer that question.
Let's answer another question. I actually, you know what? Let me. I want to say something too, because I feel like when I see the message about the Loyal Customer Program, first off, you're saying commitment, and there was another word too in there that people don't like. People don't like auto shipment, and they don't like commitment. So here's what I say: is if somebody's interested in signing up, I'm like, great. What you're going to do is you're going to shop with me for 3 consecutive months. And you get to pick what you want to order. So you'll only pay upfront for the product you want to have shipped to you. And then next month we'll revisit and see what you want to place an order for. But let's get you started. So I never use the word commitment, auto shipment. I let them know that it's like a Costco membership. They're going to be able to wholesale, get everything at my cost, except they don't have to be a distributor. They're going to be a customer, just a consumer of the product. So maybe just changing and tweaking a little bit of your verbiage will help you land customers and them not be like, oh, I don't want to commit. Because honestly, I don't have that problem. And, you know, especially when I get people from social media, I use the word 90-day challenge a lot. So they already know that they're going to be ordering for the next 90 days. So they're not worried about like their card being on file. They're not worried about getting a shipment. The only thing I would just make sure that you do mention is let them know, like at the end of that 90 days, that they need to either turn off their auto ship, or they will continue ordering and they'll get free shipping. Let them know all the perks. Follow up is like key too. So make sure you're following up with your customers. Even if you give loyal customers away, guys, know that that's your loyal customer and it's your responsibility to service them, not the person that you're throwing them under.
Yes. Yeah, they are still yours.
Yeah.
And if you're building this business on social media, I mean, that's fantastic. But don't forget, you're still out and about in the world. You go to the grocery store, you go to the doctor, you take your dog to the vet, whatever. Make sure you've got your Blitz card on you, and leave your Blitz card everywhere you go. Even if you're going through the Starbucks drive-thru, leave a Blitz card, okay? You want to blitz, wrap, and repeat. And oh my goodness, speaking of blitzing, April, are you on here? She did what I love to do.
Oh, yeah. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm on here. I'm on.
Tell everybody what you did today.
Well, today I went to, and I actually ended up booking 2 appointments on the spot. It was crazy. I actually put on a facial mask right before going to the nail shop, and my appointment was at 4:30, and I had just put it on like 4:15. So I was like, oh, heck no, I'm not going to take it off in 15 minutes. So I don't really care. So I drove like that to the nail shop, and a couple cars were looking at me. The people with the banners, you know, in the corner, they were like pointing. But I just showed up, and I was on the phone with Edith actually, and I was just like, oh my God, you know, I have my facial on right now. I'm at the nail shop. And then I even took a selfie in there. And then I know the girls noticed, like they looked at me when I entered. So they kept staring, and I was just like smiling a little bit. And then after I took it off there, I blitzed them. And it was crazy. It was crazy. One girl was like, I've been looking for a wrap, girl. Like, I need the wraps. My trainer told me I need the wraps. My trainer wants the wraps. She's like, when are you available? And then the other girl was like, I've been following a girl on Instagram. I want the hair, skin, and nails. Like, I've been looking for someone that sells It Works. So I got both of their numbers. I booked the appointment, one for Thursday, one for hopefully tomorrow. We're texting back and forth right now. But it was crazy. Like, from now on, I want to go to all kinds of nail shops with my mask on, to different ones. But it was just crazy because they asked. Everyone was staring. Like, everybody's like, what does she have on? And I was just like, when I was on the phone with Edith, I'm like, oh my God, my skin feels so good. And then I took it off and I was like, ooh, you know, rubbing my face. So it works. It totally works. That was a good one because I've never done that before. I've seen your picture, Diana, but it was my first time me actually doing it, and it worked. I booked 2 appointments at the nail shop.
Yay! Awesome. You guys just pull out all the stops right now. Go hard for the next 90 days. Do everything you can. Blitz, wrap, and repeat. And post. And you guys are going to explode your businesses. And
can I share another little nugget,
yeah.
Deanna? I've been getting tons of loyal customers from Instagram. Today I hit 200 personally enrolled. And what I've been doing, since I don't really personally know them from Instagram, I've been doing this. I pack up the catalog, and then I'm mailing them to them. So every loyal that I get, I pack the catalog, and then I also add a sample of WOW in there. And then I'll circle a couple products that I enjoy, and then I write down the month. So say that they start now, we're in May, and I'm going to write, you have an order in June, and you have an order in July. And the people love it. They'll text me, and they'll be like, hey, I got your catalog. And they'll start asking about different products because they actually have something tangible that they're looking at. So that was a good tip for me that's been working for me, mailing the catalogs.
Awesome. Good job.
Wanted to share that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that idea because it's just building more personal rapport with them, and you didn't forget about them. You didn't just sign them up and who knows where they went, what happened to them. And
Right.
People love something tangible, so that's perfect. Let's answer another question real fast. There was some questions on the feed about the confusion of why is the second of the month the best day to sign up. So basically, if you sign up from the second on, you don't get the full 60 days like within that 2-month period. So they have to tack on the additional month. So for instance, if you sign up May 2nd, they're going to give you all of May, the rest of May, all of June, and all of July, because you're not going to be able, they can't cut off a promotion in the middle of the month. Does that make sense? So if anyone has any more specific questions on that, then you can visit that with your upline diamond leader or above. But it's pretty simple. That's why the second and on in the month is a best time to sign up. You'll just get a little bit more time. That's all. So any other questions that would be for your game plan, anything to do with the cruise, on points. I'm not going to go over specifically on points because you can just print out that information from your eSuite, so you don't really need me to go over that. But any other questions?
You know what? One last thing, as you're getting together and meeting with people for appointments and parties, you guys don't not do the party pad, okay? I don't care. It's like this thing, whether it's you're meeting with one person or 5 people, this is going to close it for you. So embrace your party pad. If you are partying without it, start partying with it. Right, Steph?
Oh my gosh, you're sabotaging your business if you're not using Party Pad, because if you're just getting up in front of people and speaking, you are not being duplicatable. And so people look at you and they'll say, well, that's great, but I can't do that. I don't know enough information. I mean, do you guys know me and Diana could probably do a Party Pad in our sleep, blindfolded, but we still open up the Party Pad and I still have my little notes in there like I'm reading from it. Okay, I know what I'm saying, but I use it so people can see me using it with my notes and go, she's just reading from a pad. That's it, a notepad. So please use the Party Pad, be duplicatable, stay focused, because I know for me, the Party Pad has helped me at wrap parties when I lose focus because there's more kids than adults, or, that's just chaos. We've all had parties like that, right?
Right.
So just trying to keep on task, be duplicatable. We want to be able to share this with people, and people be able to do it like an 8-year-old could do this. That's how simple.
Exactly. Keep it simple, keep it fun, be consistent.
Oh,
I made it into the Millionaires Club because I was consistent.
That's right, girlfriend.
So raise your energy up when you're working. Before you pick up that phone to do your follow-ups, I don't care if you have to crank up some music, do some jumping jacks, get the blood flowing. This whole business runs on energy, your energy, okay? So be consistent, get excited, blitz, wrap, and repeat. Everybody, if you're ready to take your business to a whole nother level in the next 90 days and win that cruise, let me see ya. Raise your hand.
Yeah, let's unmute everyone. I'm going to unmute
Lori,
everyone.
Laura, Nita, Christina, Penny. Stand up,
Woo, woo.
Darren.
Susan, let's do it. All right, guys. I'm going to close out the